Hey everybody, this is Carl from carlsaptia.com, and today I thought I'd make a video for my tips and tricks section, in which I'll be talking about today how you can format your external hard drive on a Mac, and then how you can partition the hard drive, your external hard drive, so it can be read on a Windows computer as well. So the first thing we want to do is go to your desktop and you want to press Command and space. Now in your Spotlight section, you want to type in disk utility. So disk utility, and then the first thing that comes up in your top hits or your application is your disk utility. Go ahead and click that, and now you're going to come to your main disk utility, and in your left hand sidebar what you want to see is this here is effectively your C drive, as you would see on your Windows computer, and this is your main Macintosh HD disk. Now the next thing you're going to see below that is your external hard drive. So in my case, this is my 500 gig Maxter One Touch Media. If you want to format your external hard drive, the first thing you want to do is click on the main hard drive, on the main external hard drive, and then you're going to click on Erase, which is a submenu. You're going to click on Format. On the type of format, you're going to leave it as Mac OS Extended Journaled, and then the name you can just rename it to whatever you like. So I'm going to call this one Carl's External Hard Drive, and then I'm going to click Erase, and it's going to ask me, do I want to erase the media? Yes, I do. Now over here you can see it's going to be formatting the external hard drive. Once this is done, then I'm going to be able to show you how you can format be read so that the external hard drive can be read not only on a Mac but also on a Windows computer. Okay, so now that that's done, you can go ahead and click back onto your Maxter One Touch Media or onto your external hard drive, and you'll also see that now you've got your new hard drive here. So go ahead and click this, and then in the same submenu, you're going to click on the one that says Partition. Now you're going to be given your partition information, so your name, your format, and how big the official size of the hard drive is. And it's going to say partition layout, sorry. And I'm going to change this from the current, which is 1, to I'm going to only have 2 partitions. Now my first partition is going to be a Mac, and the second one's going to be a Windows. I only use the Mac partition for my time machine, so I'm going to rename this. Instead of Untitled 1, I'm going to name this Mac Time Machine. And it's allocated it equally as 250.05 gig on each of them. And on the second one, I'm going to rename this to be Windows. Okay? Now, if you look in the second part, it says Format. You're going to leave this as it is for the Mac, so it says Mac OS Extended. This is for my Mac. And then for the Windows, you're going to change this to your MS-DOS FAT, because this is the only way that it can be read onto a Windows computer. Any other format will not be able to be read, and therefore, effectively, what you've done is just a waste. Anyways, so now that you've changed this over, so you've got your Mac Time Machine, and it's got a format of Mac OS Extended with a file size of 250 gig, and then you've got your Windows, which is a MS-DOS FAT, and its size is also 250 gig. Now in the bottom right hand corner you can just press apply, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to partition the disk? And you can just say yes, or partition. Once this is done, which will be done very, very shortly, it's just remounting the disk again. And what you'll now see here is that since it's done, I've now got I've effectively split my, since I've split my external hard drive into 2, the computer will now recognize it as 2 different hard drives. So one is my Mac Time Machine and the others is my Windows. So now if I exit this, if you see here, I've now got 2 different partitions from the same external hard drive. I've got my Mac Time Machine as one, and I've got my Windows as my other. Okay, so that's how you do that. And then if you want to therefore use this Mac as your time machine, then all you have to do in the top toolbar here in your Finder, you can just click on this little icon, and it says enter the time machine, which is what I want to do. And it's going to say your time machine backup can't be found, so you want to set one up. And then your time machine is just basically used to back up your computer, so all your files and everything that you have. So you're going to click on select disk because I can't find one. And since this is going to be in Mac, since it's only for a Mac and it's only for the Mac, you're going to click on the Mac Time Machine and click use disk. And it says, do you want to replace the backup disk Mac, or would you like to use up both disks? I'm just going to click on replace Mac, because this way my Windows file, my Windows partition will not be touched. Therefore I've got this 250 gig which I can put all my music for my Windows, anything else that I needed to. And now what you'll also notice that over here the style of the partition will actually change, because now this is purely going to be used for a Mac Time Machine. However, what you can also do is, apart from just backing it up, you can use it as a disk partition for the Mac in general. If you have any other questions, just leave a comment down below, or like it and subscribe to me if you'd want to. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm Carl from carlsapti.com.